Hello, I'm Dr. Annadale, and I teach philosophy at Mount St. Mary's University and Seminary in Emmitsburg, Maryland. Our text for today is Book 4 of the Consolation of Philosophy by Boethius. In this book, Lady Philosophy gives an answer to the problem of evil with which we began the book. She finally gives an answer to Boethius's question, how, if the universe is governed by a good God, can it be the case that evil triumphs over good, that evil men prosper and good men suffer? Why does that happen? How can we reconcile that with the existence and goodness of God? A couple of points to look for as you read through this book. The first, Lady Philosophy identifies evil with weakness. Evil, she says, is weak. Evil people are weaker than good people. The reason for this is that both the evil and the good people aim to attain the good by their actions. Their will is directed toward the good, both of them. And yet only the good people are able to achieve the good that their will desires. This is because they're using the correct methods to achieve it. Evil people are frustrated in their desire for the good. They want the good but cannot get it. This indicates a lack of power on their part, and therefore they are weak. So I ask you to think about this identification of evil with weakness and goodness with strength. The second point to pay attention to is Lady Philosophy's invocation of the pig men of the Odyssey. You will remember, if you read the Odyssey, that when Odysseus and his sailors land on the island of the witch Circe, she transforms his men into swine and keeps them as pigs. Lady Philosophy makes use of this image to say that evil people in our world are similarly transformed. They are living like swine, but in some ways they are even worse off than Odysseus' sailors. The sailors of the Odyssey were transformed only in body. They had pigs' bodies, but they still had human minds. Just the opposite happens with evil people in our world. They retain a human body and form, and yet in their mind, in their soul, they become bestial and piggish. Fans of CS Lewis's Narnia series may recollect that at one point in the series, when the children return to Narnia after an interval of some 100 years, they discover that the animals in Narnia are no longer able to talk. And Lucy says, wouldn't it be terrible if something similar happened to human beings, if they retained their human shape and bodies, but lost the ability to speak, lost the ability to reason morally, to exercise the capacities that set them above animals? Something similar is going on, I think, in Lewis's story, as is being described here by Lady Philosophy by Boethius. In section 6 of Book 4, Lady Philosophy gives several different answers to the problem of evil. She explains to Boethius in several different ways arguments for ways of thinking about evil that eliminate the problem, that show that the problem is not something to be troubled by. Keep in mind throughout this section that Lady Philosophy has previously said that Boethius's misery is self-inflicted. All of your problems, she says, come from your incorrect beliefs about the nature of the good and about how to attain the good. Once you remember who and what you are, once you remember the way the universe is governed by God, using divine reason, you will no longer be miserable. This will be your consolation. That's the end of my commentary for today. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.